So, hello everyone, welcome back. This is Method 26 homework walkthrough videos, and today we can talk about section 14.1. So, the first question is is state domain and range? And we first see this function, it's a natural log function. So when we consider like the natural log function, like the inside is whatever thing it is cannot be a zero. It is also larger than a zero, so positive. So what we can do is we should do is says 9 minus x squared minus 9 is larger than a zero. Then it's 9 is greater than x squared plus 9y to the squared. And then finally, this is an ellipse. So region is an ellipse. And it's bounded by the coordinate -3, 0 and +3, 0. And in height, why the vertices 1, 0 and then -0. And then we can just testing any point on this ellipse. And we can, and it's like a horizontally stretched ellipse. So for this one, it's like horizontal stretched ellipse. It is this one. For this one, it's also the same. It's have the square root, so it's like a larger or smaller than 0. For this, y gonna be from 3 to -3, x gonna be 1 or a -1. This is including the point, so it is solid line. Previously, it's a dashed line ellipse. This one is a solid one. Okay, and for zeros, it's the same. It's a rational functions here, and you want to make sure that the denominator is not a 0. And when it's a 0 here, and you have to make sure there's asymptote x equals to 3 and x equals to -3 here. And we just and this one, be careful. And we also have to make sure that it's a y minus x squared is larger or equal to a 0. 9 minus x squared is not equal to a 0. And because the y is larger or equal to x squared, or x squared is not equal to 3 or -3. Maybe we just say it is and it's +3 in this case. And in this case, is parabola. So it's pointing downwards, with this is going to be the asymptote there. X and then the y, there because the asymptote going to be x equals to -3 and 3. So it's this one. Okay, this is going to be x to the squared. It's going to be question 24. And let's be back on here. And it's for this one, it's they're missing 2 variables here. Perhaps they're 0, so it's just a sheet it's the open at the x-axis, so it is the top right one. This is a sine cylinder, so it's either this one or this one. It's asymptote is a 1, period is 1, so it's there's no smaller bigger curve, so it's either this one or it's either top, left, or bottom right. You sketch the graph of the function here. As we enter like to sketch the graph, I will introduce more. And here we find like f(x,y) for anything like function be transformed into z. So z equals to 6 minus x squared minus y squared. And we can get like x squared plus y squared plus z equal to a 6. And based on the setting here, if we just set of y equals to z equal to 0 and x equal to z is to 0, x equal to y equal to 0, just to find x, y, z intercept. And it's like elliptic or circular paraboloid as a pointing downward. Find the center is 006. So it is this one. It's not a hyper, so it's like kind of like ellipse, like a circular, also like kind of like, so it's a paraboloid. And for this one, I will it's the same thing but just different shapes here. We start with, we write them like, this is definitely like something like a circle, like a sphere here. So it is this one. You had this labeled. So this is gonna be like to distinguish all like the graph here. So let's get started. X equal to 1, this is like, that definitely is like a not gonna be -1, so like there's like virtual like there or not, so I will make this like a special video for this one later. Level curves, this is like the contour map that we will use in math or like atmospheric science to read all the weather, temperature, elevations. If you estimate like day 140 and then depth to 10 meters, depth 140 is going to be like this, depth to 10 meters it's going to be 80 degrees. 280 and then depth 5 meters, it's going to be, I would say 14 to 15 degrees. It's definitely circular, so like because small, so like definitely kind of like a tornado thing. So it's like it's the bottom right. It is like if you look stronger, if you get y, it's just like -8, and we get negative, which is more kind of compact, so kind of like shrinking that way. So it's gonna be like this one. If you just pointing x, if you y gonna be going like the as y goes to positive, it's more like a spread it out. So it's like, so it is top right. This definitely is like not this one, not this one, not this one. So it's like in the bottom right, because there's just like there's like a curvy here. So here's a curvy. Oh, the pyramid like a square. This is the only shape have like these squares here. So it is the top right, top left. How to do the contour map? This one gonna be like a little bit of challenge here. if you just see it's like fx equal to x squared minus y squared, what we have is x squared minus y equal to c. C can be any kind of a constant, so it's gonna be like a top right. Okay, that is all for section 14.1, and I will have the homework guide for 14.3 or 14.4 later the week. And thank you so much for listening, and have a wonderful day.